Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are showcasing another Ultra League set, and this trainer is currently using Shadow Swampert, Shiftry, which is the best buddy, and Cresselia. And he told me that as of these battles, he's currently ranked in the top 100 on the leaderboard. So way to go, congratulations. He's ranked, he's in the 2600s, which is not easy to get. I did get 2600 yesterday, but then I had a bad set and fell, so I'm currently in the 2500s. So not too bad, but not the greatest. But 2600 definitely really good. So let's go ahead and see how much damage Shadow Swampert can do. So I believe I battled a Shadow Swampert myself once, and this was in the Great League. This was a while ago, but it's definitely a powerful Pokemon. We know how powerful Hydro Cannon is, as well as Swampert, and that's just the regular form. So we're certainly going to be in for a treat to see how strong the Shadow version is. So right now Shiftry is out. Going to shield that Dynamic Punch would have easily ended Shiftry right then and there. So is he going to farm down? No, he's just going to charge up energy. Doesn't want to take another charge attack. And this Leaf Blade will be shielded. So now you could probably shield and farm down. Let's see if he commits to the farm down. I think you could probably make it at this point. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make it. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Maybe not wanting to risk it. Makes a lot of sense as well. So this Leaf Blade is going to knock out that Armored Mewtwo. And we'll have to wait to see what decides to come in. Going to be a Giratina. Okay, needs to get to a Foul Play. Yep, able to do it. Okay, it's a Dragon Breath Giratina, so not getting to the charge moves as fast as it normally would. So, actually able to get to two. Okay, I see it. So able to get to two Foul Plays. That's awesome. This is going to put an end to Giratina. In comes Licky, and it looks like the opponent just backs out, so he's going to go ahead and pick up that win. So nice win. Hopefully we get to see more of Swampert. And did I see him running Return on Swampert? I'll have to take a look again and see if that's what I saw. I think I saw Hydro Cannon Return, but I wasn't really too focused on it. So we'll see if that's the moveset I saw, and that's very interesting if that's the case. So here's a Shadow Swampert versus a Honchkrow. Okay, very interesting. So is that Return? No, it's Frustration. Okay, never mind. It's Frustration. Yeah, it wouldn't be Return because this is a Shadow Pokemon. Never mind. So it's Frustration, just didn't tee him away the move. Okay, so once that Team Rocket event comes back, I guess he'll go ahead and team away with Frustration. So pretty cool. So just relying obviously on Hydro Cannon, which is a very powerful move. And so this Hydro Cannon is going to not connect. That probably would have put an end to Honchkrow. Would have been able to knock it out. So Swampert is going to shield itself, not wanting to take any damage. You have to keep in mind, Swampert is a squishy Pokemon, so Shadow Swampert obviously extra squishy. So going to go ahead and go for that Hydro Cannon that actually it doesn't knock it out. Okay, I thought it was going to be enough to knock it out, but I guess not. So Honchkrow is going to get off a charge attack, so I guess it's probably going to win because this should put an end to... Yep, it knocks out the Swampert. Alright. So in comes Cresselia. Cresselia, doesn't want to be hit by a Dark Pulse, but it is going to be hit by it. So Dark Pulse going to do a lot of damage, but obviously, you also don't want to bring in Shiftry. So yeah, this Honchkrow really putting in a number against this team. But let's see what comes in. Maybe he won't have an answer to any one of these Pokemon. We'll have to find out. So it's going to be a Lapras. Okay, so Lapras is going to be hit by a Moonblast. Now Moonblast can lower the opponent's attack. Let's see if it does. Another Pokemon I've been seeing a lot is Cresselia, and I know you guys have been as well, because Cresselia is like on not almost every team, but it's on a lot of teams. So I think he went for Future Sight there. So this is probably going to be a Surf. Let's see if it's enough to pick up the knockout on Cresselia. It should be. No, it's an Ice Beam. That will knock out Cresselia. No, he switches into the Shiftry, and Shiftry does get to a Leaf Blade, which will be stopping this Lapras in its tracks, so it does knock out Lapras. And in comes the final Pokemon. Oh, Togekiss. This is not good. That is not good. Foul Play is resisted. He looks like he overtapped, but even if he didn't, Foul Play is resisted. So going to go ahead and lose that one to that Togekiss. So very unique team as well on the opponent's end, but totally okay. So it looks like, getting a little bit of issues. So going to jump into the next game. And let's see how this team can do. Thanks again for submitting these battles. I really do appreciate it. Turbo Ketchum. I think I battled that trainer before, actually. I think I did. I know I battled somebody with Ketchum in their name. So let's see. Okay, terrible matchup. This Swampert's going to have to bail into... Okay, Cresselia. So in comes Registeel, so Registeel's going to wall this Cresselia. Let's see if he could pull this one out. It's going to be a difficult fight, losing the lead like that and then losing the switch as well. These attacks are not doing much. I was just thinking, well, that shift tree could technically stay in and go for foul plays, but obviously you have a better answer in the back being Registeel. You might as well switch into Registeel because Registeel walls every single attack coming from Cresselia. In fact, Steel types do. So Cresselia is going for a Moonblast, hoping to drop the attack, I guess, better than nothing. Registeel going to get off a Flash Cannon, which is not going to be enough to knock out the Cresselia, but one more Flash Cannon will be enough, so maybe... Okay, going for the Future Sight, hoping to do more damage against the Registeel, so this Future Sight is going to connect, of course, and okay, the opponent may have farmed up a little bit of extra energy, so Flash Cannon going to knock out the Cresselia. In comes Swampert, and this Swampert is going to be hit by a Hydro Cannon, but the problem is we know it's coming in, right? We know that Shift Tree is going to be coming in, so Registeel does collapse, and ooh, switching immediately to catch that Leaf Blade. So nice switch, but again, the opponent could switch as he does, going to be into Swampert. Wow. I don't know, I'm just speechless. I can't, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, Shift Tree comes in, and it looks like it's just going to be a Leaf Blade fight at this range. So a Leaf Blade is coming out, and okay, going to be shielded by the opponent. So an opposing Leaf Blade is going to come out. Again, Shift Tree has to protect itself. Going to be a... foul play. Going to be a difficult game to win. Let's see. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, that may have... I don't know. I feel like if the opponent didn't switch into that Swampert, into the Shift Tree, he probably had a good advantage on... we'll have to see what happens. But that's okay. I mean, it might have been an impulse switch, so it might have been a mistake. But it's totally fine. So Shift Tree is going for Leaf Blade right now. And that Leaf Blade will connect, switching into Swampert to catch the charge attack. Did the opponent go for foul play? If he did, this probably won't knock it out. Nope. Going to be hit by the Leaf Blade, but he sacrifices Swampert. Going to... Oh, can he get to it? I don't know. I feel like both of them probably overtapped. I don't know if this is enough to knock it out. Is this enough to knock it out? No, it's not. Oh, it looks like he's going to lose this one barely, but it was a good fight, though. It was a good fight. He almost... No, he survives. He survives. Oh, and then he gets knocked out by Snarl. No, I thought he was going to win that one. That's okay. Still a nice game, though. A nice game. The opponent may have made a mistake when they switched into Swampert. Maybe it was just like a blind switch, not realizing. It's totally fine. It happens. But for the next game, picking up the lead, Shadow Swampert into Registeel into that Armored Mewtwo. So it looks like Swampert's charging up energy and then bailing into Cresselia. So Cresselia is going to resist Dynamic Punch and Psy Strike, but it could, it has Earthquake. It doesn't resist Earthquake, so, it's going to be taking neutral damage from that, but still able to take it quite nicely because Armored Mewtwo doesn't have a high attack, so that's why it's able to take it well, and plus Earthquake, it's a powerful move, but, Anyway, Cresselia is going to be hit by another Earthquake, so one more will be able to finish off Cresselia. It's super bulky, so that's why it's able to take it. So Moonblast coming out. One more Moonblast as well, so switching into Registeel to wall this Cresselia. So Cresselia going for the Moonblast. So nice play. This Moonblast is hopefully going to lower the attack. It does. Okay, it does. Maybe that's what he was hoping for. Deciding not to switch out the Cresselia. I may have bailed, and instead of going for the Moonblast, I may have bailed into Swampert. Not really sure, but that's okay. So anyway, the Swampert comes in. Unfortunately, he does not have Earthquake. He only has Frustration. So he has to go for that Hydro. He does not have Earthquake. That's what I meant to say. So he can only go for Hydro Cannon. So, can't go for the Earthquake or anything. And now at this range, I guess you just farm down. Gonna go ahead and shield this. And you could farm down with Mud Shots. Gonna be a Focus Blast. Totally fine. In comes that Mewtwo. So this Hydro Cannon will be enough to knock it out. I assume the opponent will probably shield this. No, he doesn't. Okay. I guess not wanting to use the shield considering Armored Mewtwo was low already. So in comes Cresselia. So saving the shields for Cresselia. Okay, I see it. So this attack is... Let's see if it connects. It might connect. It's going to. Doing a good amount of damage to that Cresselia. Obviously doing more damage than it normally would if it was a regular Swampert. So this opponent does not want to use shields. Moonblast coming out. Not enough to finish the Shadow Swampert. And out comes a Hydro Cannon. So this Hydro Cannon going to be chipping away. But the Cresselia does shield. In comes this Shift Tree. Gonna go ahead and go straight foul play, not gonna bluff with the Leaf Blade. You know, I'm very interested in seeing how Shadow Shift Tree would do. But anyway, the opponent does shield that. So this Shift Tree wants to get to another one. Moonblast comes out, but again, obviously you have to shield that if you have the Shift Tree. So, oh, can't get to it. If this is a Moonblast, it's definitely going to knock out this Shift Tree. Yeah, it's going to be it does not knock it out. Wait, I am totally wrong. Going to feint that Registeel and have a foul play for that Cresselia. I cannot believe that Moonblast did not knock out that Shift Tree. Wait, that Cresselia had its attack lowered from the Moonblast, right? Is that why? Is that why it still had its attack lowered? That might be why it didn't knock out the Shift Tree. I believe it had its attack lowered from Moonblast, if I remember correctly. You know what? I could be, no, that was the Registeel that had its attack lowered, right? I guess it just doesn't knock it out. Okay, I thought it did. I mean, it's not that I knew if it did. I didn't know, but I just assumed because of how squishy Shift Tree is. So, obviously I was wrong about that. It's totally fine. I guess it's because Cresselia doesn't have like a high attack anyway. But either way, great battle. That was fantastic. So both opponents switching. So now Shift Tree against the Swampert. So huge situation. And going to go ahead and go for this Leaf Blade. Shift Tree allowing it to go down, so Shift Tree falls. In comes a Alolan Muk. Okay, so Alolan Muk is going to resist both Foul Play and Leaf Blade, but at the same time, Shift Tree gets to them really fast, so Muk is going to have to throw its energy. Might not bluff, probably won't, honestly, but going for another Leaf Blade. It looks like the Alolan Muk is probably charging up a little bit of extra energy, but again, he's going to have to throw. Here it comes. This could be, if it's a bluff, that's great. If it's not, that's fine. Gunk Shot. Okay, going for the Gunk Shot obviously makes sense. In comes Swampert, so Swampert going for the Hydro Cannon. That Registeel has to watch out. This Swampert doesn't have Earthquake, but the opponent doesn't know that. So Shadow Swampert is going to shield this one up. It's going to be a Dark Pulse. And this Swampert going to be able to get to another one. Actually, he might just be attempting to farm down. We'll have to see. I mean, you could probably farm down. I don't know. Can you? Oh, okay. It's switching. You could have, I guess. I guess he's attempting to farm down. But switching into that Registeel. Registeel not shielding. The Registeel probably thinks he called the bait. But obviously, we know that he has Frustration instead of Earthquake. So Swampert switches out for Cresselia. So the opponent backs out. Okay, so good game. Really well played on both players' ends. So I believe there's more than 5 games in this video. So jumping into another one. That's another Best Buddy I'm working on, by the way, Shift Tree. I'm working on Shift Tree. I have one for the Ultra League, just not a Best Buddy variant. So he's going to look for another opponent, and we will see who comes up. Okay, finding another opponent. I'm loving the Shadow Swampert. I really want to try one out. Again, I'm going to wait until I can team away Frustration again. But switching out into Shift Tree. Okay, Poliwrath switching out into Alolan Muk. So not a great situation for the Shift Tree. Poliwrath has some fight against Shift Tree as well, because Ice Punch and Dynamic Punch is super effective against it, but obviously Muk is doing a lot better because it's resisting both of the charge moves, whereas Poliwrath is taking a lot of damage from Leaf Blade, so obviously it made sense for the Poliwrath to switch out. Muk is going for a Sludge Wave. Shift Tree is going to collapse, but you had to let it go at that point. So this Shadow Swampert going to immediately go for the Hydro Cannon. This will be enough to take out that opponent, that Alolan Muk, but Muk decides to shield and go for a charge attack, so Shadow Swampert will shield as well, wanting to protect himself. Going to be a Dark Pulse. Okay, Muk, I guess, is staying in. Here comes a Hydro Cannon. Oh, no, not yet. So maybe he's going to do the same thing. Maybe he's going to attempt to farm down. We'll have to see. Can this Muk get to another Dark Pulse before he goes down? No, he cannot. So the Muk goes down. So really nice play. Saving that, switching to Cresselia. In comes that Giratina. So Moonblast, gonna do a lot. It's not gonna be enough to take out the Giratina, of course. We know how bulky Giratina is, but it's still gonna protect himself. Unfortunately, didn't lower the attack. Let's see if this Giratina has Shadow Sneak. It probably does. Yep, gonna be a Shadow Sneak. Super effective, but again, Cresselia can take it. Plus, Shadow Sneak is a weak move, but it's still able to take it. Giratina going for another charge attack. Definitely, probably another Shadow Sneak. Yep. So this Moonblast is going to connect. The Giratina will probably win this matchup. I can't imagine Cresselia winning at this point, because as you can see, that Moonblast is not going to be enough, and this Giratina's going to be able to get to a Dragon Claw. Looked like he was trying to switch, but wasn't able to do so. So Dragon Claw going to be enough to knock out the Pokemon, and in comes Shadow Swampert. Hydro Cannon. Now, from a regular Swampert, this wouldn't be enough to knock it out. Let's see. No, not even close. But he has back-to-back Hydro Cannons. So he, as you saw, he formed up a bunch of energy. Oh, Poliwrath switched in to catch it. That was a nice play on the opponent's end. So, yeah, it looks like he's losing this one. Dynamic Punch coming out, going to almost knock out the Swampert. Down goes the Swampert. But again, really well played, and some of these battles are really difficult at higher ranks. I mean, believe me, I've faced really difficult opponents, so we'll have to see how the next game goes once he finds an opponent. And I believe we're moving into the last game. I believe this is the last game, so it's going to be that Shadow Swampert versus Gyarados. So not a good situation for Swampert, going to have to bail. Well, maybe charging up first. We'll have to see how this plays out. Yep, charging up energy and switching to catch the Crunch. So beautiful switch, able to catch this Crunch. I'll still do decent damage because we know how squishy it is. And oh man, here comes Togekiss, perfectly counted. Perfectly counted. So, can't get to another charge attack. Yeah, that was not a good situation, but the Shadow Swampert comes in, going for a Hydro Cannon. I don't think this will be enough, but the Togekiss decides to shield. Out comes another Hydro Cannon, so at least picking up a shield. So, you know, the Swampert did get that. So that's still not enough, but this Togekiss is going to go for a charge move. Shadow Swampert will shield itself, and it's going to be an Aerial Ace. Very interesting, and you probably fall down at this range. Oh, that was very close. You're going to have to go for the Hydro Cannon immediately, but we know it's going to be the Gyarados. So Gyarados definitely not going to shield. Gyarados basically wall. I mean, that still did a lot, to be honest, to a Gyarados, because Gyarados is a squishy Pokemon. Can Cresselia pull it out? We know this is going to be Crunch. Cresselia will protect itself. I don't know. I mean, we have to see what's in the back, right? So Moonblast coming out. Let's see. Gyarados might allow it to go through. Yeah, that will be enough to knock out Gyarados. In comes Giratina. Oh, but he still has a shield, so the Giratina's... I'd be shocked if Giratina doesn't win this one. I mean, he'd have to like get like, I don't know, a debuff on the attack or a double debuff. So he didn't get the debuff. Yeah, because a couple Shadow Sneaks are going to be enough. The Dragon Breath is adding up. So I think he's going to lose this one as well, but that's totally fine. Able to get... Oh, it looks like the opponent... Oh, man, the opponent threw the charge attack. Going to be a Dragon Claw. So it's still not going to matter because if he didn't have a shield, he would have won this one. If the opponent didn't have a shield, but... Giratina is going to be able to protect itself. Can't get to another one, I don't think. No, not even close. But, well, I guess it was close. So that was a good game, and thank you for submitting them again. I really do appreciate it. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.